Chicago Fire star ties the knot amid confusion over future in the NBC procedural. Chicago Fire star Jake Lockett, who plays the character of Sam Carver in the hit One Chicago show, has tied the knot amid confusion over his future on the show. Sam has become something of a fan favorite during his time on the show, and his budding will they won't they relationship with paramedic Violet McCamey is one of the show's best. Despite this, it seemed that the show was poised for Sam to exit at the end of the Chicago Fire Season 13 finale, after requesting a transfer to Denver. However, updates suggest that the character may not be leaving after all, and with filming currently underway for the new season, Lockett has found time to take big strides in his personal life. Per People, Lockett's real-life romance has blossomed too, as the actor got married to actress Dominique Domingo in a beautiful Hawaiian ceremony. The couple had an intimate ceremony, including water and earth elements, at the stunning Kailua Falls, with only their parents in attendance, who met on the day. Lockett's wedding looks like it was a magical experience, and the fact he has had the time to head to Hawaii and get married suggests he is not swamped with filming for Chicago Fire Season 14. However, despite signs that the actor was leaving the show, an update from showrunner Andre Newman suggests he might be staying. During an interview with NBC Insider, per Screen Rant, Newman revealed that Sam is not set to be written out of Chicago Fire, and instead could play a role next season, albeit in a slightly reduced capacity. Her intriguing comments do not confirm Lockett is staying, but also refuse to confirm he is leaving. Check out her comments below. We may not have Carver full-time next season, but we may have him for a bunch of it too. And I think there's a lot left to figure out between Violet and Carver. Ultimately, Lockett does not appear to be too bothered, and taking the milestone of marriage in his life suggests he is comfortable and happy with where he is. Whatever decision is made about Sam and his future on the show, it seems like Lockett is fine with it, and is focusing on other aspects of life. Newman's comments seem to confirm that Lockett is not going to be a series regular for Chicago Fire next season, but that he will play some part in it. As she states, there is plenty that needs to be sorted out between Sam and Violet, and it might even be that he makes the decision not to leave. It's clear Newman thinks there is enough of their story still to tell, and it's likely that Sam's Chicago Fire exit might not happen, and that he is going to be back, just in a less frequent capacity. Lockett could appear in a recurring role, or might even simply guest star for an episode, but I don't think Chicago Fire has seen the last of Sam Carver. As the summer heat blazes on in Chicago, wedding bells have rung for one of Chicago Fire's most beloved stars, but behind the scenes, uncertainty looms like smoke on the horizon. While fans are celebrating the real-life nuptials, they're also left reeling from growing speculation about the actor's future on the hit NBC procedural. Kara Kilmer's surprise wedding shocks fans. In a quiet and picturesque ceremony on the shores of Lake Michigan, Chicago Fire star Kara Kilmer, known to millions as paramedic Sylvie Brett, officially tied the knot with her longtime partner, independent filmmaker Elijah Thomas. The couple, who kept their relationship largely private, exchanged vows surrounded by a small circle of close friends and family. Photos from the ceremony show Kilmer beaming in an elegant lace gown, her hair swept into soft waves, holding a bouquet of deep red peonies, a subtle nod, fans speculated, to Firehouse 51's signature red trucks. Her new husband wore a classic navy suit and looked every bit the indie film prince, with his signature scruff and quiet charm. The intimate celebration was held outdoors, with the Chicago skyline in the background, a fitting tribute to the city that has played such a central role in her life on and off screen. But while her wedding was cause for joy, the fanfare was quickly mixed with anxiety. As Chicago Fire approaches its new season, Rumors have swirled about whether Kilmer will be returning in any significant capacity. The Brettsey cliffhanger lingers. In the season finale, Brett and firefighter Matt Casey, played by Jesse Spencer, tied the knot on screen in a fairy tale wedding that fans had been longing for since their long-distance romance began. But just as quickly as vows were exchanged, Brett dropped the bombshell that she would be relocating to Portland full-time to begin a new chapter of her life with Casey, and his felt like a goodbye, a real one. Now, with Kilmer officially married in real life and seemingly putting down roots outside of Los Angeles and Chicago, fans are left wondering, was Brett's farewell on screen a mirror of Kilmer's farewell to the show? NBC has been tight-lipped about cast shakeups, and neither Kilmer nor her representatives have confirmed a full exit. However, whispers from crew insiders hint that her storyline was intentionally crafted to allow a graceful exit, or an open door for future guest appearances. A shift in the firehouse. Complicating matters further is the broader shakeup happening within Chicago Fire. After the sudden exit of Alberto Rosend, Blake Gallo, and Taylor Kinney's recent on-again, off-again filming schedule, the cast has been in flux. Longtime viewers are growing anxious about what Firehouse 51 will look like next season, and whether the soul of the series can remain intact with so many characters leaving or being reduced to recurring roles. There's a sense of transition behind the scenes, a source close to production revealed. The writers are working hard to keep the emotional core of the show alive. But when beloved characters like Brett leave, even if temporarily, it's felt by everyone. David Agenberg, Christopher Herman, and Miranda Ray Mayo, Stella Kidd, are reportedly stepping up into more central roles to anchor the next season, and a few fresh faces are being tested in guest arcs to see who resonates with fans. Still, many believe that Brett's absence, especially so soon after her in-universe wedding, will create a noticeable void. A personal and professional rebirth. While her character Brett may be closing the door on firefighting, Kilmer's real-life love story seems to be a bright beginning. Elijah Thomas is an up-and-coming filmmaker whose documentaries have received praise at regional festivals. And according to friends, the couple met during the pandemic, while collaborating on a community arts project. Working together creatively was what really bonded them, one friend shared. They have a natural rhythm, and Kara has been wanting to explore storytelling behind the camera more and more. This wedding is just the start of something bigger. Kilmer has hinted in recent months at shifting her career toward producing and directing. In fact, she's reportedly already attached to co-produce an upcoming indie project about female first responders, a story inspired by her years on Chicago Fire. Whether she will continue acting or pivot entirely is unclear, but one thing is certain, her days of telling stories are far from over. Fans react with mixed emotions. Online, fan reactions have been equal parts joyous and panicked. The hashtag #CongratsKara trended on Twitter following the wedding news, with fans sharing screenshots of their favorite Brett moments and gushing over her wedding photos. But just beneath the celebratory tone was a current of dread. I'm so happy for her, but if this means no more Brett at 51, I don't know how to cope, one user posted. First Casey leaves, then Gallo, now Brett. What's happening to my show? Another wrote. Still, others were more optimistic. Let her live. Kara deserves happiness. Brett deserves a happy ending. If it means fewer episodes but a solid ending, I'll take it. NBC's mysterious tease. NBC, ever the master of suspense, released a cryptic teaser image last week featuring a darkened Firehouse 51 and the phrase, "New fire, new faces, same heat." Fans dissected every detail, trying to determine whether Brett's nameplate had been removed or replaced. So far, no definitive answers. The official premiere date for the upcoming season has been announced for late September, and with it, perhaps, the answers fans are craving. Until then, Kara Kilmer will likely spend her honeymoon far from sirens and station gear, basking in newly bliss and planning her next artistic chapter. Whether or not it includes more time at Firehouse 51 remains uncertain.